Imagine that there is a constant dialogue going on in your mind that is present every moment of the day. Transforming your reality is a matter of tuning this conversation. Ask yourself how you communicate with yourself, what words, intentions, and emotions guide your actions every day. According to Bob Proctor, supported by the discoveries of neurobiology and quantum physics, your words and emotions are powerful tools for shaping reality. Modern science proves that the brain responds directly to the experiences and thoughts we choose to cultivate. Every thought, positive or negative, strengthens the neural connections that define how we perceive the world and how we react emotionally. Before we start, however, if you appreciate the content on this channel, I have a suggestion. Share this video now with all those who, in your opinion, should also listen to it. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Thanks to this, we will be able to keep you updated about new videos, and you will help us reach more people. Now, let's go back to the video. Norman Doidge, in his research on brain plasticity, indicates that our mind resembles a living form that can be transformed and improved. With new thought patterns, your words, emotions, and the energy you put into them build neural connections that can transform your self-image and the way you perceive life. What you tell yourself every day defines the foundation of your reality. It is crucial to adopt consistent and positive affirmations. Change conditional thoughts to firm statements. Instead of saying, "One day I will feel safe," choose, "I am safe and whole." This subtle but powerful change strengthens new neural networks that support self-confidence. Jeffrey Schwartz emphasizes in his research on neuroplasticity that words do not only describe the world, but shape it. Neurolinguistic programming shows that we can use the power of words to reprogram the mind, removing limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering messages. When discouragement appears, immediately question it. Replace the phrase, "I can't," with the phrase, "I am learning." This mental training, repeated over and over, is capable of transforming your inner self, opening the way to new possibilities. The law of attraction teaches us that thoughts and feelings emit frequencies that affect the universe. Bob Proctor emphasizes that reality adapts to the vibrations we emit. In quantum physics, we know that the observer influences the behavior of reality. Choose clear and uplifting words when defining your desires. Quantum physics reminds us that everything in the universe is energy that responds to directed intention. Attune with the results you desire daily. Take a moment to visualize your best self. Talk to yourself positively while visualizing your success. This practice tunes your inner frequency, strengthening the magnetism that attracts what you desire. Psychological studies, such as those led by Berg, confirm that visualization is a powerful tool for transformation. When you intensely visualize a situation, your brain reacts as if it were real, creating lasting memories and neural connections. Visualize in detail and watch as your mind builds bridges to a new reality. This change is the beginning of a profound journey of transformation. Every word you choose is a seed that sows into your life. Let your words become an invitation. Do not watch as the magic of your reality aligns with your dreams. Imagine now that you are living the life you desire to the fullest. Choose words that awaken strength and positivity. Repeat with intensity and certainty, "I am already who I have always dreamed of being. My life is in alignment with my highest purpose." These declarations resonate in your subconscious mind, shaping it to act in accordance with this clear vision. Reserve for directing your attention inward. Is there an old dream that you have put aside? That desire that once lit your eyes and warmed your heart? Let it shine anew in your mind and turn it into fuel for your journey. Try this powerful exercise. Write down the 3 deepest desires that define who you want to be. Putting your intentions into words activates a vibrational bond with the universe that channels in harmony with your truer goals. Making your desires clear and intense creates a call to the cosmos. This act generates energy that begins to shape everything around you. When many people focus their efforts in one direction, a common energy field strengthens, accelerating surprising manifestations. Unexpected opportunities suddenly appear. Situations that seemed impossible to solve begin to fall into place. Obstacles that seemed insurmountable disappear, and paths open, leading you to achievements you always knew were possible. The key to this transformation is the way you communicate with yourself. Use your inner voice to create a reality in which your dreams materialize. In this way, your life becomes a space of fluidity and abundance, in which the universe constantly works in your favor. Take a few minutes a day to imagine yourself living exactly as you desire. Feel the joy of achieving your goals and say out loud, "I am living my best self." This practice programs the brain to respond and act in accordance with this new mindset. Bruce Lipton, renowned epigenetics researcher, proves that our beliefs are so powerful that they can change our biology. Your thoughts, emotions, and words even affect your genetic structure, creating the perfect conditions for significant changes in your body and mind. This fusion of science and spirituality proves that by rewriting your inner dialogue, you can profoundly change your mental and physical health. Changes start on the inner level and are clearly reflected in the outer world. Now you understand the impact of your inner language. Words of purpose not only motivate you, but also reshape your perception and reality. Transforming your emotional vocabulary is the first step to opening the door to an extraordinary future. Cultivate empowering thoughts daily. Notice how this attracts situations, people, and experiences that vibrate at the same frequency as your goals. If you have ever wondered why some people live full and prosperous lives, the answer lies right here. This secret, practiced by the great visionaries of history, is a powerful tool but often misunderstood. It combines authentic emotions with conscious words, activating the areas of the brain responsible for courage, well-being, and personal fulfillment. It all starts with a simple decision to change the way you talk to yourself. From that moment on, the universe responds by designing a life that reflects the strength of your desires and the clarity of your purpose. Neurobiology and discoveries in quantum physics suggest that attuning the mind and body, thoughts and emotions, creates a state of exceptional coherence. This is the Aga ditch that provides a basis for transforming intentions into concrete reality. People who have mastered this practice can synchronize authentic feelings with conscious words. The Harmat Institute, in its research, shows that coherence between the heart and the brain leads to optimal functioning. Where the body and mind work in full harmony, this harmony activates the areas of the brain responsible for creativity, learning, and well-being. It also affects the way in which messages are received. When you communicate with yourself with authentic emotions, your mind accepts these communications as truth, adjusting perceptions and actions to it. To maximize the effects, it is crucial to give emotional intention with affirmations of fullness and gratitude. The more intensely you feel this truth, the deeper your brain will perceive this message. Intentional practice also activates the SR, reticular activation system, which filters information based on what it considers important. By cultivating positive thoughts that are consistent with your goals, you teach your brain to search for external evidence that confirms this new perspective. Try a simple yet transformative exercise. Ask yourself powerful questions such as, "What extraordinary thing is prepared for me today?" Or, "What unique skills bring me closer to success?" Questions not only direct RAS, but also shape your perception, allowing you to see possibilities previously overlooked. Quantum physics emphasizes that everything in the universe is energy, and human intentions have an impact on the environment. An example of this phenomenon is the event in 1993, when scientists and Buddhist monks, through the vibrations of peace, reduced crime in Washington by 23%. This effect, known as the Maharishi effect, shows that thoughts and emotions create energy fields that affect the reality around us. When tuning affects both your life and your relationships with environment, start the day by saying something with power and emotion. For example, "Today, I am a source of peace and abundance." Say these words with authentic energy. Tune into this state. Over time, you will notice how your presence attracts positive reactions and favorable situations. People using these techniques master the art of recognizing limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering thoughts. According to Richard Bandler, co-creator of NLP, words create emotional states that shape and change thoughts. For example, change "I'm not competent" to "I am competent." It reflects and transforms both the mind and actions. Combining these practices with gratitude can multiply their benefits. Research conducted by the Greater Good Science Center shows that expressing gratitude activates areas of the brain associated with pleasure and satisfaction. This simple habit communicates to the brain that you are in harmony with well-being, attracting even more reasons to be grateful. Every evening, recall 3 reasons for which you are grateful and express them sincerely. Regular practice of this exercise strengthens the emotional state of well-being, attuning intentions, emotions, and language, shaping your inner perception and external influence. Using it transforms the way you live and the way the world responds to you. Remember that real change begins with every word you choose. You are the conscious creator of your reality, and hold in your hands the key to a full life in accordance with your deepest dreams are the most closely guarded secret of people living in fullness and prosperity. And now it is within your reach. Imagine that a tuning, enhanced by neurobiology, uses the brain as a real magnet to realize visions. Bob Proctor and other experts explain that our thoughts and feelings are magnetic forces, creating frequencies capable of attracting experiences that vibrate on the same wavelength. Neurobiology adds that our brain is shaped by repetitive thoughts, creating neural pathways that influence our behavior and perception. Cultivating emotions such as gratitude and joy when visualizing your dreams sends signals to the brain that this reality is already part of your life. This activates areas of the brain that make your goals more tangible. Every day, take a moment to visualize your dreams in detail and emotion, feeling the satisfaction of fully experiencing them. The reticular activating system, RES, is another powerful tool in the brain. It acts like a filter, selecting information relevant to your goals. When you practice positive and focused internal dialogue, RES activates to search for evidence in the environment, confirming your new reality. For example, starting the day with questions like, "What can I do today to get closer to my dreams?" directs your attention. Reinforce this habit with questions that stimulate your creativity and broaden your perception. Neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to reorganize based on experiences and thoughts, is key in creating new thought patterns. Bob Proctor emphasizes that consciously repeating affirmations strengthens neural connections, rewriting beliefs and behaviors. When creating affirmations, choose sentences that sound like the truth. For example, replace "I will" with the statement "I deserve and am fully capable." Repeat these affirmations morning and night when the brain is most receptive, and connect with them emotionally to amplify their impact. A key aspect of achieving goals is breaking down big goals into daily microtasks. According to Stanford University research, small accomplishments release dopamine, increasing motivation and creating a continuous cycle of progress. Each completed microtask boosts your confidence and helps you stay focused. When setting microtasks, make sure they are specific and achievable. If you want to increase your self-confidence, start with a simple gesture. Smile and greet 3 people today. Tomorrow, try speaking in public in a small, uncomplicated situation. These small steps make the process easier and support your ongoing development. By aligning intentions, emotions, and actions, you use the full potential of your mind to create a more meaningful life. This method is not just a technique, it is a complete transformation that combines science, behavior, and emotions. The most successful people know that it all starts within themselves. Choose the right words today. Practice visualization with purpose and let your mind guide you to fulfill your dreams. You have the power to change your reality, one thought at a time. Gratitude is one of the most powerful secrets that change not only your emotional state, but also the outcomes manifested in your life. Research conducted by the Greater Good Science Center at the University of Berkeley shows that regularly practicing gratitude activates areas of the brain associated with pleasure and satisfaction, strengthening circuits that promote well-being and optimism. What's more, gratitude plays a key role in maintaining a high-energy vibration. According to the law of attraction, when you focus on what is already good in your life, you send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready for more. This positive focus creates an energy field that attracts experiences aligned with your values. Take a few minutes each evening to reflect on 3 moments or aspects of your day for which you are deeply grateful. During this exercise, connect with the emotions that these memories evoke. Intense feelings of gratitude help reprogram your mind to see the world more positively and abundantly. Combining scientific foundations and spiritual principles creates a clear path to achieving lasting and consistent results. This practice requires commitment and persistence, but the impact of aligning emotions and thoughts with goals profoundly transforms reality. As Bob Proctor emphasizes, every change begins from within. Every word and thought shapes your world, allowing you to become the conscious architect of your destiny. Talk to yourself in a way that reflects certainty and purpose, and you will notice how the universe responds in perfect harmony with your new attitude. Many people carry limiting beliefs that act as invisible barriers, blocking the flow of abundance. These paradigms, accumulated over the years, sustain the false belief that success, love, and prosperity are limited resources. The good news is that these beliefs can be identified, challenged, and transformed, opening up space for a new reality. The law of forgiveness is one of the most effective tools in this process. It teaches that releasing traumas, self-criticism, and guilt creates space for growth. Research in the field of neurobiology shows that negative emotions such as traumas and regrets trigger the release of chemicals that keep the brain in a state of constant stress. Practicing forgiveness helps lower cortisol levels, promoting relaxation and activating areas of the brain responsible for more conscious decisions. This process also removes emotional blocks that prevent connection with the natural flow of abundance. Ask yourself, who or what do I need to forgive in order to move forward? Include yourself in this reflection. Feel the relief of releasing emotions that no longer serve you. Repeat affirmations that strengthen this release, such as, I let go of the past and allow abundance to flow freely into my life. With each repetition, feel the lightness of a new perspective strengthening in the subconscious mind, the readiness for new possibilities. The subconscious mind, like a vessel, stores beliefs and experiences that shape behaviors and reactions. To redefine it, repeat thoughts and consistent practices. Proctor explains that aligning emotions and thoughts with your desires strengthens the neural circuits associated with fulfillment and well-being. This means that repeating positive affirmations in moments of greatest vulnerability, such as right after waking up or before going to sleep, is particularly effective. Identify the belief you want to transform. For example, money is hard to earn. Replace it with a statement, with ease and joy, I attract financial opportunities. Imagine living in this reality. Visualize the details and feel the emotions it evokes. The more realistic this visualization is, the more your subconscious mind will adapt to the new narrative. The practice of microtasks is also a powerful strategy. Divide large goals into small daily actions. Each achievement generates a sense of fulfillment that strengthens your motivation and focus. For example, if your goal is to increase self-confidence, start with simple gestures such as greeting strangers or sharing an idea at work. Each small step strengthens your path to success. By combining gratitude, forgiveness, reprogramming your mind, and practical actions, you create a complete system of transformation. Your life begins to reflect the energy and purpose you consciously nurture within yourself. The secret to the fullness of life lies in the daily choices you make, one thought at a time. The law of emptiness reveals the key principle to accepting the new. First, you have to make space. Just as a vessel full of water cannot hold anything more, abundance only appears when there is release. This applies to both beliefs, objects, and emotions. Imagine that you release everything that no longer serves your growth. The very act of creating space creates energy, ready for what is truly important. Getting rid of what is unnecessary not only frees up physical space, but also mental and emotional space. Research on minimalism shows that eliminating excess promotes clarity and focus. This translates into an open mind and living in accordance with your goals. Ask yourself, does this item, thought, or relationship still bring value to my life? By removing what does not support your development, you open up space for new possibilities and experiences. This process is not a loss, but an act of opening doors to what is truly important. Not everyone achieves transformation because deep changes in the process of engaging the mind naturally resist novelty due to old patterns that have been reinforced over the years. Research from University of London indicates that creating a new habit requires about 66 days of continuous practice. It is perseverance that distinguishes those who change their lives. Another difficulty is the synchronization of emotions and intentions. Many people repeat affirmations without emotional commitment, which weakens their effect. Proctor stresses that thoughts and feelings must be in harmony for the subconscious to accept the new reality as truth. Repeat affirmations. Connect deeply with the emotions they evoke. Visualize your goals already accomplished and feel the joy of achieving them. This regular practice is able to replace limiting patterns with an abundance mentality. Transformation requires specific techniques. The law of forgiveness is one of them, teaching that releasing resentment and guilt is key. Negative emotions such as regrets create chemical stress in the body, blocking the natural flow of abundance. Forgiveness creates an internal environment conducive to growth and prosperity. Ask yourself, who or what do I need to forgive in order to move forward? Include yourself in this reflection. Freeing yourself from these emotions brings a feeling of lightness that opens the door to new possibilities. Repeat phrases such as, I release the past and gratefully accept the present. This simple practice can reprogram your subconscious and remove emotional barriers. Additionally, mind reprogramming techniques such as creative visualization are effective in transforming. Choose affirmations that reflect the reality you want to create. For example, with ease and enthusiasm, I attract opportunities. Feel each spoken phrase as if it were already true. Research proves that repeating these messages in moments of greatest susceptibility, such as right after waking up or just before going to sleep, strengthens the neural connections associated with success. Visualize detailed scenes of your ideal life while feeling the joy of experiencing them fully. Everyday microtasks are also a powerful tool, dividing big goals into smaller steps. Each of them becomes an achievement. This practice helps maintain high motivation and supports long-term focus. For example, if you want to improve your self-confidence, start with simple actions such as starting a conversation or sharing your ideas. Every small victory strengthens your ability to act with self-confidence. The emotional anchoring method from neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, can also raise your vibration. Creating positive emotional memories and purposefully recalling them strengthens your inner state of well-being. While practicing anchoring, connect simple gestures, such as closing your eyes or touching your heart, with emotions of gratitude and self-confidence. Over time, you will be able to access these states at any time, creating a constant vibration of abundance. Your life is shaped by your daily choices. By consistently applying these principles, you become the architect of your reality. Align your intentions, words, and emotions, and you will see abundance begin to flow naturally towards you. Practicing anchoring emotions such as prosperity and fulfillment trains your subconscious to recognize abundance as an integral part of your life. This process changes your inner perception and creates an energy field consistent with success. To begin, choose a powerful emotion such as joy or self-confidence. Recall a specific moment when you felt these emotions at their highest intensity. Close your eyes, allow yourself to experience each accompanying emotion as you immerse yourself in this state. Combine it with a physical gesture, for example, pressing your thumb to your index finger or lightly touching your wrist. This gesture will act as an emotional trigger, connecting your mind to this state whenever needed. Repeat this exercise daily. Over time, you will gain access to this emotional state immediately, strengthening your energetic vibration. This practice puts you at a higher frequency necessary to manifest your goals and transform your thoughts into reality. Aligning your thoughts and emotions is the basis for co-creating your desired future. As Bob Proctor emphasizes, quantum intention occurs when your mind and feelings deeply connect with the outcome you desire. This alignment creates a powerful frequency that works in the energy field around you, attracting opportunities and experiences consistent with your vision. Studies conducted at MIT confirm that the human mind influences matter. Experiments have shown that intention can change molecular reactions, which emphasizes that our thoughts and feelings have a real impact on the environment. This proves that you are more powerful than you think. Define clearly what you desire. Write down your goal as if it had already been achieved. For example, every day, I experience abundance and prosperity. Feel the emotions that would accompany it and engage in this experience as if it were real at every step. Align your actions with what you want to manifest. Building a solid bridge between thought and materialization shows commitment and communicates to the universe that you are ready to do your part. Dr. Albert Bandura's research shows that actions strengthen faith in success, creating a virtuous cycle of motivation and results. Make a list of small steps that will bring you closer every day to your goal. For example, if you are striving for financial stability, commit to a certain amount. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small it seems. This habit strengthens your self-confidence and supports your journey. Lack of consistency is one of the main reasons why many people fail to change their lives. Repeating practices regularly is the only way to create new thought patterns and break old paradigms. Believe in the effectiveness of the techniques used, because any inner doubt can weaken your progress. Another key factor is the emotional connection to your goals. Feel the joy of realizing every desire as if it has already come true, your daily fuel. People who have mastered these practices live in harmony with their goals, deeply believing in the possibility of a new reality. Remember that every word and thought shapes the world around you. Using techniques such as emotional anchoring and quantum intention, you become the conscious architect of your journey. Every small action in line with your greater vision strengthens the energy field that attracts the ideal conditions for the fulfillment of your desires, building your new reality. Remember to look at yourself with gratitude and kindness. Everything you have been through has prepared you for this moment of awakening. Every challenge was a lesson. Every difficulty, the impulse to become the extraordinary person you are today. You are worthy of a life filled with love, success, and happiness. Choose from now on to speak to yourself with love and confidence, appreciating the unique value you bring to the world. Your presence is a priceless gift, and everything you desire is within your reach. Visualize your desires. You are a unique force capable of fulfilling everything you desire. Embrace this truth and let it illuminate every moment of your path. If this content resonates with you, now share this video with all those who you think should watch it. Once you have done that, click on the thumbnail of the video that is now displayed in the middle of the screen, and you will watch a video in which we reveal how the teachings of Bob Proctor and Neville Goddard can help you manifest unlimited abundance in your life.